Alright, so it's now 11:30 a.m. And we were at the part where and they did, I think they're about 50 each, and they did so and had them all sit down. And taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, he looked up to the heavens and said to a blessing over them. Then he broke the loaves and gave them to the disciples to set before the crowd. They all ate, they were satisfied, and that was left over and was picked up. 12 baskets of broken pieces. Now it happened that as he was praying alone, the disciples were with him. And he asked them, "Who do the crowd say that I am?" And they answered, "John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and others one of the prophets of the old risen." Then he said to them, "But who do they say that I am?" And Peter answered him, "The Christ of God." And he strictly charged and commanded them to tell this to no one, saying, "The Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by the elders, the chief priests, and the scribes, and be killed, and on the 3rd day be raised." And he said to them all, "Anyone who would come after me, let them deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. For whoever would save his life and lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. For what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses and forfeits himself? For whoever is ashamed of me and of my words, of him will the Son of Man be shamed when he comes in his glory and glory of the Father and the holy angels. But I tell you truly, there are some standing here who will not arise at death until they see the kingdom of God." Now, about 8 days after these sayings, he took with him Peter and John and James and went up with the mountains to pray. And as he was praying, the appearance of his face was altered, and his clothing became dazzling white. And behold, 2 men were talking with him, Moses and Elijah, who appeared in glory and spoke of his departure, which he was about to accomplish at Jerusalem. Now Peter and those who were with him were heavy with sleep. But when they came fully awake, they saw his glory and the 2 men who stood with him. And as the men were parting from him, Peter and Jesus, "Master, it is good that we are here. Let us make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, one for Elijah," not knowing what he had said. As he was saying these things, a cloud came over and overshadowed them. They were afraid as they entered the cloud. And a voice came out of the cloud saying, "This is my Son, my chosen one.